Long ago, the Buddha and a group of disciples were walking through a remote countryside. The weather was sweltering, and the dust from the road made everyone feel thirsty. After hours of walking, they stopped to rest under a large tree. The Buddha turned to the venerable Ananda and said, "Ananda, we passed a small stream not far back. Please take this bowl and go back there to get me some water to quench my thirst." Ananda obeyed, taking the bowl and retracing his steps. However, upon arrival, he was disappointed to see that several ox carts from traveling merchants had just crossed the stream. The wheels and the oxen's hooves had churned up the mud from the bottom. The stream, once clear and blue, was now murky, filled with rotting leaves and mud, and impossible to drink. Ananda returned empty-handed and said to the Buddha, "World-honored one, the stream water is very dirty, full of mud and dry leaves. We should walk a bit further to the large river ahead to find clean water." The Buddha smiled, looking incredibly calm. He said, "Go back to that stream once more." Ananda hesitated, thinking how could such muddy water become clean immediately, but out of reverence for the Buddha, he took the bowl and went. When he arrived, the water was still murky. He returned to report. The Buddha patiently told him to go back a third time. This time, when Ananda reached the stream bank, he was astonished. The red mud had settled to the bottom. The dry leaves had floated away or sunk deep. The water had become crystal clear, pure enough to see the fine sand grains beneath. He joyfully scooped a full bowl of water and brought it back to offer to the Buddha. The Buddha accepted the bowl, looked at Ananda, and taught, "Ananda, you see, we didn't need to do anything. We didn't need to use force to filter the mud. We just needed to let it be. When our mind is disturbed by anger, anxiety, or desire, it is like the stream crossed by ox carts. If you try to use force to suppress those thoughts, you only make the mind more chaotic. Just know how to stop, sit in stillness, and the impurities will settle on their own, and the clarity of wisdom will naturally appear." The story. The muddy water bowl is a wonderful metaphor for the state of the modern human mind, the power of stillness. Amidst the pressures, gossip, and noise of life, we tend to frantically search for external solutions. But the Buddha taught that the best medicine is sometimes just silence and patience. Do not force it. The mind is like a stream. The more you stir it, the murkier it gets. Learn to observe your pain and anger without judgment or resistance. When you let it be, they will reveal their true nature and disappear. Wisdom exists only in purity. Only when the water is clear can we see the bottom. Only when the mind is still can we see through the truth of life and make the wisest decisions.